Ma'ams and sirs, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you're having a great day. Back with another video. As you can tell by my title, my thumbnail, I'm gonna be putting y'all on some game. It's a little guide for you to be in a better financial position, you know what I'm saying, by the time you're 20 years old or while you're in your 20s, alright? Yeah, I'm having a good day. Right now, it is 11 o'clock at night on my timeline, and I'm recording for y'all, man. I'm putting in work, you know what I'm saying? Trying to give y'all some knowledge, put y'all on game, alright? More than likely, if you're watching this video right now, you probably in the service, you know what I'm saying? Whether it be Army, Navy, Coast Guard, Marines, Air Force, whatever you in, you can gain some knowledge from this. Even if you're a civilian, you can still gain some knowledge for this, alright? So stay tuned to the video, and let's hop into it. It's crazy that a lot of people don't see that we're sitting on probably one of the biggest opportunities of their life, especially when it comes to soldiers and military members that are young. You know what I'm saying? I see it often that people, they spend money on things that they don't need. They try to impress others. They go buy expensive cars that they really can't afford. They go buy lavish things when they can't really afford a lavish life. As a service member, you got to understand that you got guaranteed income. You got benefits that 90% of the world won't even ever touch, you know what I'm saying? And then you get instruction and discipline from the military itself. But somehow people still end up broke. They confused why they not ahead of the game, and they got the service. So today I'm finna break down a blueprint for y'all. The first thing that you need to understand is that wealth starts with identity, not income. A lot of people think it's about how much money they make or how much they're getting paid or how many hours they work on the clock, but it's not really about that. You gotta look at the bigger picture or the deeper meaning behind it. No matter how much you're getting paid, if you can't manage your money, if you don't know where to put your money, you're not gonna get rich. If you got poor habits or poor discipline, you're not gonna get rich. As a young adult, you gotta start stacking skills and building a foundation and preparing for the next level. The military gives you the discipline, the structure, and the routine. If you don't apply the discipline to your habits and your finances, you're really just you're just moving with no direction. So the first thing, change your mindset. Think differently. See yourself as a homeowner. See yourself as a wealthy person. See yourself with a better future. You gotta start seeing yourself in a brighter photo. You know what I'm saying? Because this is where it starts. You gotta change how you think about certain things. You gotta change how you feel about certain things. Change how you view money. Live low. What I mean by this is don't go adding on more bills or more expenses that you don't really need. If you can live without Netflix, live without Netflix. It don't have to be for a long period of time or for the rest of your life, but 3 months, try to stack up savings. Like for 3 months, people can usually call this a 30-day run or a 90-day run is what they call it, where they go 90 days or 3 months with just stacking bread, meaning they cut all their expenses, Netflix, all that, DoorDash, all that, buying extra clothes, spending money on food, like going out to eat. They cut down all their living expenses, and they see how much they can save up and stack their money. You know what I'm saying? This is a very helpful tool, although it requires a lot of discipline. You got to be the type of person that is disciplined enough to do this, because it's going to come a point while you on a run or while you trying to save money, while you trying to build something where you're going to get tempted to spend money or move your money in a different direction where it's going to affect your goals and your mission. For my service members, stack that TSP. Y'all know what that is. Go ahead and use it. You know what I'm saying? To your advantage. They have it for a reason. They tell you to use it for a reason. By the time you retire, if you didn't put enough money into your TSP, if you didn't change your percentages around from 5% to 10% to 15% to however much you can afford to do, by the time you retire and you got so much money in your account that you never thought you could have, all right? So stack that TSP. It's there for a reason, so you need to use it. It's all right to start at that 5% minimum, but over time, you need to add to it. Whether it be 6%, whether it be 7%, whether it be 20%, whatever you can do, make sure that you add in some type of money to that TSP, all right? Take advantage of your benefits. Free healthcare, right? This alone is gonna save you thousands of dollars each year. Housing and BAH, right? If you're married, you're gonna get BAH. If you have children, you're gonna get BAH. If you own a house, you're gonna get BAH, all right? Take advantage of it. Don't just use this extra money and extra cash to go spend it on things that you don't need. You know what I'm saying? Put this money into investments. Put this money into assets. Use this money wisely, all right? Invest in yourself. If you're going to college, your college is paid for. That's a big plus right there. A lot of people are joining the military just for college. Use it to your advantage. Start learning how to build your credit. That's very important. You know what I'm saying? When you want to get a house, the first thing they're going to look at is your credit. When you want to buy a car, first thing they're going to look at is your credit. If you don't have good credit, it's going to be hard for you to get these high purchase items, these properties, these houses, these cars. Start learning skills that make you money outside the military. Learn how to be an entrepreneur. Learn how to start a business. Even if you don't do these things or you don't find interest in these things, learn about ways that people make money, you know what I'm saying, without working a 9-to-5 job. Read books, financial books specifically. This is going to put you ahead. A lot of books give a lot of knowledge, you know what I'm saying? You get to get knowledge from people that you never met before, people that you'll never meet before, and it's all in the book. All you got to do is take the time and read it. Look, right here, I got this book right here. If you've been on my channel before, you know I'll be reading this book. I'm doing a series on this book right now. As a Man Thinketh, right? This book teaches you about how your thoughts shape your outcome of life. You know what I'm saying? How you are responsible for everything that you do. How you are responsible for the things that you think about and how that alters your world, right? Another book that I got right here is Rich Dad, Poor Dad. A lot of y'all know this book. This is a book by Robert T. Kiyosaki, right? This teaches you the importance of money. This is a very good book. It has a lot of knowledge in it, right? How to save is really about building your assets. You know what I'm saying? And letting go of those things that take money out of your pocket. You got to build your assets, read books, learn more. You know what I'm saying? Stop hanging around people that drain you. All right, this is very important. Those friends that's always going out, you know what I'm saying? Those friends that's always taking your energy, you got to leave them. If you're trying to level up, it's only one way to do that. It's either if you let go or you let go. Simple as that. You can't expect to level up and keep hanging around the same people that's holding you back. You know what I'm saying? It got to be some type of change. Either you're going to pull your friends up to your level or you're going to drop down to your friends' level. And you have the opportunity to decide that. It's up to you what you want to do. And you clicked on this video for a reason. So everybody should either be wanting to bring their friends up or just letting go of those people that's not for them. Just give you guys a scenario. You've been in the service 2 to 3 years, right? You've been building your credit, right? Spending responsibly, right? Investing. This is the time that you need to start investing consistently now. You probably throw $100 every month or so. That's fine. It don't even have to be a lot. That's the thing about investing. It's going to grow over time, right? Let your money do that. Don't touch it. When you put money in investments, especially long-term investments, you're not supposed to touch this money, right? This money is put up for your future. You saving for your future self, right? But if you can afford to do so, if you've been living right after your 90-day run, which we talked about earlier, start adding money to your investments. Look into building an investment portfolio that fits your lifestyle or what you would want to invest in, you know what I'm saying? Start looking at REITs or ETFs. Some of my investments include these type of things. Look into your VA home loan, right? Your VA home loan, 0% down. Purchase a house with a 0 down payment. It's very beneficial for service members. Start trying to get on deployment. Start trying to go to the board, get promoted. These things are going to set you apart in the military service, man. You want to be a high-speed individual. You got to do the things that other people aren't willing to do. It ain't going to be easy. It ain't going to be a quick change. It ain't going to be fast or over time. But if you want to be better, if you want to be successful, you got to put in the work for it, all right? Take your journal. Take your journal and track your spendings from the time that you get paid to your next paycheck, right? Everything that you spend, every bill that comes in, every utility that you have to pay for, every want, every need that you have, every essentials, hygiene item, anything that you spend money on, you need to track it. This is going to make you more aware of where your money's going, right? So a lot of times when we don't track our money, we just tend to spend it. And we think that we have extra money or extra cash that we can allot to different things, but in reality, we don't have that. So by tracking your money from the time that you get paid to the time that you get your next paycheck, it's going to allow you to see where your money's actually going. This is taking accountability for your money. To be honest, if you're a young soldier or service member or even civilian, you sitting on the gold mine, man. It's right here. If you apply this to the right things, build over time, wealth will find you. Getting out after your first contract, by the time you're 24, 26, or 30 years old, however old you are, by the time your first contract over, you could be leaving the military with investments, a TSP that's transferable to your 401k if you get a civilian job after, a VA home loan in your back pocket, good credit, free health care, all these things that you didn't have to pay for, and possibly a college degree if you chose that route, plus a job that's transferable to your civilian career. If you're really serious about this, if you're really serious about building wealth, a better life, and discipline, you got to stay locked in. Understand that it's going to take time, it's going to take patience, but you got to keep working for it. You got to have that mindset that you could do it, right? You got to see yourself in that bigger picture, in that brighter light. Without further ado, I'm going to catch y'all on the next one. Y'all take care. Remember, be willing to do the hard things, all right?